down the gas, or actually pound down the alcohol. You have something to say, ma'am? All right, folks, here they come on a turn number 4. We're underway. Denny Kraus falling back to second as John Gall takes the quick lead. John Gall out front. Here comes Dane Nida in that number 6, your fast qualifier. Working on the inside of the number 3 of Denny Kraus. Kraus now will fall back to third as Nida up to second spot. Front, it's still John Gall. Dane Nida trying to reel him in that number 6. Has some problems for Ralph Brackenberry as he pulls it into the infield. Meanwhile, challenge for the third spot now as Denny Kraus trying to hold on to third. He's got Dolman right there on the outside in the number 49 trying to take that third spot away. He'll work on the high side for third. Can't get the momentum down the backstretch as he works a much higher line than that number 3 of Kraus. Kraus still working on the low side as Dolman looking up high. We'll see what kind of bite he gets out of turn number 2. That's where he seems to be making up his ground. Down the backstretch they go, still side by side for third. Dolman now with the slight advantage. Kraus on the inside. Kraus holds on to the spot for now, but Dolman makes the move. He'll make the pass, but here he comes on the inside. Kraus trying to take the spot again. White flag out for your leader, John Gall. John Gall, your leader, takes him down the backstretch. Dane Nida in the second spot. Then it's Dolman and Kraus. Here they come across the stripe. Gall, your winner. Dane Nida second, followed by Dolman, Kraus, and Bliss rounding out the field. All right, here we go. Another 8-lap heat race. Sprints on dirt. Now we're going. Underway in Roscoe out front, but here comes a challenge by Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin in the flying 0 up to second spot. Campbell trying to work the inside for third. Irwin trying to catch up to that 54 of Roscoe. Gary Hayward in the third spot. Here comes a challenge for the lead. Irwin looks on the inside and the 0 had to mash it down just a little bit on the brake. Lose a little bit of ground to Roscoe. He'll pull that back bumper right in on that nose. I need a retrieval to the office. Retrieval to the office is a challenge for the lead. Irwin on the outside of Roscoe. They come out of 4. Irwin taking the lead away from Barry Roscoe. Campbell now in the third spot. No! Campbell to the second spot. No, here comes Roscoe on the outside, but Campbell will take the spot to himself. So Campbell now up to second spot. Roscoe falling back to third. Look out as the number 99 gets all out of shape. Wayne Morrison able to gather it back up, had it completely sideways. As your leaders have checked out on the rest of the field, here comes Campbell right on the back bumper of Irwin. Irwin out front, then it's Campbell. As they come by this time, white flag in the air, one more lap for Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin out of Lapeer, coming out of turn number 4 for the final time. The win, heat race number 2. Campbell will finish second, followed by Roscoe. Gary Hayward. Jody Hunt will finish 5th, followed by Jack Thomas and Wayne Morrison. And there's Mike Corder right there. Nice job, Mike. All right, 8-lap heat race. Back underway. Mark Irwin out front, then it's Whitney. Now Andy James now up to that second spot in the 72 as Whitney falls back to third. Number 2. Entrance at turn number 2 brings on our first caution in our third heat. Oh, look out! Andy James getting right up on the wheel of the 18 of Mark Irwin, able to continue and now take the lead. Bold move as they come side by side for the lead. Andy James now out front. Mark Irwin falls back to second as Whitney all out of shape as Cole goes by. Cole now up to third as your leaders come by. Andy James well out front of this one. Here comes Cole on the inside for the second spot. He'll move up to second, and then number 17 as Mark Irwin falls back to third. Then it's Whitney and the 13 of Davy Brown. Your leader with about a quarter of a straightaway advantage over the second place of Aaron Call. Mark Irwin still sits in third as Andy James leads them by yet again. White flag. One more to go for James as Cole starting to reel him in just a little bit. A little bit too late. Cole moving in just a little bit more, but it looks like this one is going to go to Andy James. Aaron Cole will finish second, followed by Mark Irwin, Jerry Whitney. Davy Brown will finish fifth, followed by Nickerson, and then the 46 of Frank Taylor rounding out the field. Eight laps, just moments from starting as they creep and they crawl over here to that white line. There it is, good start. Good start for the Sprints on dirt out front. Oscar Smith jumping out in F51. McCready has to settle for second. Johnston third, battling for the fourth spot. Between Portenga in the 84 and Goodluck in the 41. As Goodluck falls all the way back to the rear with some major handling problems in that 41. As your front three begin to pull away from the rest of the field. Oscar Smith, McCready, and Johnston, your top three as the field gets strung out. Waiting for somebody to make a move. It's going to be Johnston. He'll whip right into that second spot now in the 05. He'll move McCready back to third. As Oscar Smith continues to lead this one. Then Johnston, McCready, Portenga, and Nida, your top five. Johnston moving up on your leader now. Johnston about a modified length, a sprint length. Now he's on the inside in the 05, finds those tires down in the Lone Grove, has to back off, loses a little bit of ground. So Johnston will have to try it again, but he's only got one more lap. Oscar Smith in the 51, trying to hold off the challenges of Jimmy Johnston. Through 3 and 4, looks like it's gonna be Oscar Smith, Johnston, McCready, Portanga, and Nida will complete the top 5. Once again, Nida on the front row with Jody Hunt, Fred Bliss in row 2. Looks like maybe Davey Brown might have left the racing surface. Chris, we need you at the office too. Nida out front in the number 9 as we've begun this B main. Jody Hunt in the 2nd spot, then Fred Bliss, and then it's a battle for that 4th spot. As Frank Taylor now in the 4th spot, but falling back quickly as your front 3 have moved away for the rest of the field. 2 groups of cars. Nida in the 9. Jody Hunt and Fred Bliss, your top 3. Frank Taylor trying to hold on to the 4th and final transfer spot. Oh, and he spins. Your 4th place sprint rather, spins it in turn number 4. Oh, I think I jinxed him. With some extra prizes tomorrow night, I believe, is when we'll be giving all those big prizes away. But I got little ones tonight as we're back to racing with Nida out front. Jody Hunt sits in the 2nd spot. Fred Bliss in 3rd. Now sitting in 4th is Wayne Morrison in a 99. Chris? Nida still out front, well out front in that number 9. Jody Hunt by himself in 2nd, then Fred Bliss and Wayne Morrison. Your top 3 now up to 4th. It's a 62 of John Nickerson. Oh, I take that back. I'm sorry. He's in the 5th spot. 4th spot belongs to Wayne Morrison. So Wayne Morrison in that final transfer spot in the number 99. As your leader coming out of turn number 4, still Nida. Fred Bliss with a heavy challenge on that backside by Wayne Morrison. Morrison worked the low side, see if he can catch up to him down the backstretch as Fred Bliss holds on for now for that 3rd spot as they battle deep in the pack as Nickerson falls back a spot. They come around this time by white flag in the hand of your starter. White flag out for Nida. Nida in control of this one, and at number 9, John Nida will win this one easily, and he will transfer. 2nd spot will be Jody Hunt. 3rd will go to Fred Bliss, and 4th spot will be Wayne Morrison. They will all transfer to the main event. Grab onto your seats, 25 fast-paced lap sprints on dirt, ready to go here at the Crystal Motor Speedway. Aaron Call and Jimmy Johnston will lead this field of 20 down to that green flag. You see the white chalk line over in turn number 4. That's when they'll start to mash on it, folks. You ain't gonna be able to hear me because it's gonna get loud real quick. Here we go, we're racing! Out front, Aaron Call takes the early lead. Johnson in the 05 right there. They stack up behind as I'm watching deep in the pack for any mishaps or miscues. Call will lead lap number 1. Johnson in that second spot. They're 3 wide in the back of the field as they go through turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, out front, it's Call all by himself. Johnston trying to pull in your leader. Then it's the third spot of Andy James and Jeremy Campbell in the 10th seat. Battle for 4th. And Jeremy Campbell spins over in turn number 2. He's able to keep it going, but he loses all his spots as your leaders come by. Aaron Call out front. Jimmy Johnson in that second spot. Andy James in third, then Dolman fourth in the 49. Nida in the 6N. Steve Irwin in the 0. And the 81 of John Gall. Leaders now coming up close onto some lap traffic. Your leader, Aaron Call, will be coming up on some lap traffic here shortly as he comes by at number 17. Johnston second, followed by that 72 of Andy James. As your leader now reeling in the back of the field. First car we'll have to worry about is that 99 of Wayne Morrison. Wayne Morrison now will be the first in line to be lapped as your leader. Now over in turn number 2. He's down the backstretch. He looks on the inside of the 99 of Morrison. He'll make the move cleanly as he'll put that 99 between him and Johnston. He'll work now on that back bumper of the 41 of Keith McCready. McCready and Fred Bliss battling for position in front of your leaders. Call working on the inside of Fred Bliss as Johnson made his way around the lap car of Morrison. Call really having to work the inside. He gets a little out of shape. Johnson able to close in the gap just a bit, but he got out of shape as well. He'll go around. Your leader will go around the 41 of Keith McCready as now he'll work on the inside of the number 9 of John Nida. He'll make the move look easy. Actually, that's not John Nida, that's Gary Hayward as he made the pass. Couple cars now between first and second spot that are a lap down. The second spot is the yellow 05 of Jimmy Johnston. Johnston making it 3 wide as he goes through the lap traffic now, pulling in just a bit now on the back bumper of Fred Bliss. Meanwhile, your leader starting to pull away. Call in that number 17. Pulling away just a bit. Works on the inside of Mark Irwin. He'll just tuck in there on the back bumper into turn number 2. Johnston now makes his way past Fred Bliss. Now a little bit of open space to see if he can catch up to your leader as Johnston trying to make a move. We're already halfway through. Johnston now in that 05, closing the gap just a little bit as your leader having some problems getting around that number 18 of Mark Irwin. Here come your leaders now. Call on the inside now of Irwin. He'll make that pass going into turn 1. He's now on the back bumper of Irwin, or rather Nida in the number 9. John Nida, the next one to be lapped by your leader if he can get around cleanly. Johnston really closing that gap in the 05. All he has to do is, for right now, is trying to get around that 18 of Mark Irwin as that lead widens just a bit, but he closes it up going into the corners. In some heavy traffic is your leader. Just passing the stripe and taking him into turn number 1. Look at Johnston now, almost on the back bumper. He'll take it down the backstretch. Your leader being challenged here very shortly as Johnston almost on that back bumper. Nothing between him and that 17 of Aaron Call. SOD Sprint rather. Advantage by your leader as Johnston closes in. He'll tuck right in that back bumper now as they go into turn 3. He'll look on the inside. Johnston on the inside for the lead as Call tries to hold on as this quickly turned into a one-groove track. Johnston looked on the low side, hit that tire on the inside, loses a bunch of ground to your leader as they battle in front of your leader. Barry Roscoe in a battle with Nida right in front of your leader as they go by. Now your leader trying on the inside of Roscoe. He'll make the pass as Johnston will look down there as well. He will also pass Roscoe as laps wind down. Aaron Call trying to hold on as Johnston whips by with 5 more laps to go. Looks like 5 laps left to go in this main event for the sprints. Johnston tucks back in once again. Now he's challenging for the lead. He's on the inside of your leader. Not enough room down low as he quickly realizes he's on the infield. He gets back on there in turn number 3. Johnston's got to make up all that advantage now that he just lost. And look out now as Call slipped up just a little bit. Johnston on the inside. Now he loses that ground once again in turn number 2. Looks like this time by could be the white flag for your leader, Aaron Call. Aaron Call getting a white flag. 1 more to go. Last chance for Johnston in the 05. As we got a spin in turn number 2. We got everybody spinning in turn number 2. It's going to be a 1-lap dash to the finish as Roscoe involved. Also looks like Keith McCready maybe. No, maybe it's a 51. Of Oscar Smith over there. And we're underway. Here they come for the final time. It's going to be Aaron Collier, winner, Johnston second. I believe Irwin will finish third, Nida fourth. And I believe John Cole will finish in the 5th spot. And we got sprints all together over in turn number 1. Well, he's out of the car. He's out of the sprint, folks. Let him hear it. Your winner, Aaron Cole.